DAE stay up too late despite needing to sleep because you don't want your free time to end? I go to bed early to avoid having free time. Free time is bad for me. Free time is thinking time. Yes. Having a child did that to me. I started to do this when I had a job that required availability 7 days a week and 6 a.m. check-ins every morning after already working until 7 p.m. most nights. Since I quit, I rarely stay up past 11 p.m. Yeah, especially when I don't have work the next day. Only time I feel like I can properly relax at night and enjoy my time. Yes, at least until I started taking anxiety meds. Now I can relax and my brain says there's nothing else to stay up for and I can sleep. It's been so good. Yep, because that's my quiet and peaceful time where everyone else is asleep and it's silent and the stillness in the air is really nice. Yes, I have a 5-year-old who demands so much attention and a wife who is awesome but hates video games. They go to sleep around 10 p.m. and I find myself up till 4:30 a.m. all the time playing games and watching our movies because I can't do either of those things any other time. I'm half zombified most days because of it. No, but if I fall asleep too early and wake up in the middle of the night I usually compensate by staying up a bit for lost time. Complicated answer, I know. Yep. Sat there playing Xbox watching last night tick away. Now I'm starting my early shift. Been up since 6. Feel like garbage. Goodness. I'm currently on day 4 staying up until 4:30 to 5 a.m. and I need to be up and ready to fuck the day by 7:30 a.m. because I am a mother of 3 ages ranging from 11 years old to a 9-month-old. And I work my ass off at a full-time job. This happens on the regular. At least I can hear my own thoughts and do me. DAE think people who use one instead of you or I as the subject in a sentence sound incredibly snobby? One is not intended to be used as a replacement for you or I though, is it? I thought it was for situations where you or I aren't the specific target of the statement? It's a way to avoid implied criticism or implied confession. It does for the question of first person or second person what they does for the question of male or female and quat. In this day of new pronouns, it might behoove one to speak that way. It's useful when there's a construct that uses you but you're not trying to implicate the person you're talking to. E.g. greater than yeah, you might think that I'm super happy to take on any order because a job is a job but this is really eating at my self-esteem. Although it will usually do something line yeah you, one, might. It's difficult to do that verbally. Do you also think it's snobby when people use words with more than 3 syllables or that you might be unfamiliar with? The world doesn't have to lower itself to your level of understanding. Some people just read books, my guy. I occasionally use it when writing. I almost never use it in speech and rarely, if ever, hear it used. I don't hear it as snobby but I understand why some might. TBH, I think making judgments about others because of their language might well be more snobby. I use the term one instead of they/them at times. Like if it is a genderless conversation. I've not heard the term one used as you or I've only heard it said as a they/them. I guess when is used as you it is a little snarky cause you're trying to tell them something that they should be doing without saying you, for example. Usually I've heard it kind of like in a complaint like oh the grass is getting so tall. Someone might respond well with everyone else in the house being busy one might cut the grass. I don't know, I feel like it's just kind of being a little snarky versus snobbish. Guys who join mostly female clubs/classes/jobs to get all the ladies in quat. How did that go? I took a fashion class back in high school and was the only guy in my class. I didn't take it cause it was a girls' class in quat. I had no choice. I was new to the school and registered late. So all the elective classes were taken and this was the only one available. Never got with any of the girls but they were all really kind and helpful. Even the teacher treated me differently than the girls. I think it was because I told her my situation and that I've never touched a sewing machine. In the end, I got teased by friends cause I was in a fashion class doing girly stuff. They never hyped me up for being in a girls-only class. I did learn practical life skills from it though. Went to dance classes. Although without the intent to get all the ladies in quat. I just wanted to be a more confident version of myself. I put myself through a crucible and had plenty of anxiety and heart palpitations for the first 3 to 4 weeks of classes. By week 5 though, let me tell you. You get irrationally confident when you become the only option. The girls got a lot more direct and aggressive compared to their baseline to ensure that they had a male that was capable of being a consistent dance partner. I went out on dates with 7 girls from the classes. Saw a few concurrently. And ultimately ended up meeting my wife there. This was only over the course of about 18 months. Fresh out of high school I took a poetry class in community college because I thought there would be lots of artsy women in it. And on day 1 I was greeted by a room full of very friendly, very smart, well-read women all in their late 60s. The teacher was great and we all had a blast. It's one of my favorite classes from that time. I hit their absolute tipping point with ads. It's been a few months since I've seen my doctor. You should see the list of new drugs I have to ask him about. I'm pretty good at ignoring, I think. As a compliment to Block Origin. As/you/not_today_Trebek suggested. Sponsor Block is an absolute dream come true. No more Raid, Shadow Legends. No more NordVPN. Just content. There are now electronic billboards in the parking garage of my grocery store. Brave browser blocks all ads. Doesn't sell your info to third parties and is free. Sponsor block is also great for skipping YouTube ads. Not actual ads. When your YouTuber is selling you stuff. Users submit timestamps to mark a section appropriately, and then you can set in your settings what you want to manually or automatically skip. I haven't heard an ad read in years because of it, and I won't ever go back. Edit, also YouTube Vanced. If you can still find it. uBlock Origin is an adblock extension that works on almost any browser. If you are more tech savvy, you could look into Raspberry Pi Hole, which blocks ads on a network level. I don't know why everyone isn't using at least some kind of adblock. I would go insane without. Yes. It's very frustrating how invasive ads are becoming in our everyday lives. They are everywhere. We are not far off from Ready Player One or Idiocracy levels of ads. https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals 85 jogju https://youtube b/6d0 bua8 t equals 43